कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you very much for your kind association. Please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. तस्यारविन्दनयनस्य पदारविन्द किञ्जल्कमिश्रतुलसी मकरन्दवायुः अन्तर्गतस्वविवरेण चकार तेषां संक्षोभमक्षरजुषामपि चित्ततन्वोः. नेहयत्कर्मधर्माय न विरागाय कल्पते न तीर्थपदसेवायै जीवन् अपि मृतो हि सः. प्रसङ्गम् अजरं पाशम् आत्मना कवयो विदु स एव साधुषु कृतो मोक्षद्वारम् अपावृतम्. तितिक्षव कारुणिका सुहृदः सर्वदेहिनाम् अजातशत्रवः शान्ताः साधवः साधुभूषणाः. सतां प्रसङ्गान् मम वीर्यसंविदो भवन्ति हृत्कर्णरसायना कथाः. तज्जोषणादाशपवर्गवर्त्मनि श्रद्धारतिर्भक्तिरनुक्रमिष्यति. हासं हरेरवतताखिललोकतीव्र शोकाशु सागरविशोषणमत्युदारम्. सम्मोहनाय रचितं निज आयस्य भ्रूमण्डलं मुनिकृते मकरध्वजस्य. मद्गुणश्रुतिमात्रेण मयि सर्वगुहाशये मनोगतिरविच्छिन्ना यथा गङ्गाम्बुसंबुधौ. लक्षणं भक्तियोगस्य निर्गुणस्य उदाहृतम् अहेतुक्यव्यवहिताया भक्तिपुरुषोत्तमे. सालोक्यसारष्टिसामीप्य सारूप्यैकत्वं पीयुत्य दीयमानं न गृह्णन्ति विना मत्सेवनं जनाः. यन्नामधेयश्रवणानुकीर्तनाद् यत्प्रह्वलनाद् यत्स्मरणादपि क्वचित् स्वादोऽपि सद्य सवनाय कल्पते. कुतः पुनस्ते भगवन्नुदर्शनात्. अहो बतश्व पचतो गरीयान् यज्जिह्वाग्रे वर्तते नाम तुभ्यम्. ते पुस्तपस्ते जुहुः सस्नुरार्या ब्रह्मानुचुर्नाम गृह्णन्ति ये ते. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, we are continuing our study of Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 24, entitled Renunciation of Sri Kardama Muni. Text 13. Again, this is Srimad Bhagavatam 3.24.13. Lord Brahma has appeared before Kardama Muni and Mother Devahuti, and he is congratulating them on the appearance of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Kapiladev, as their son. And Lord Brahma is also glorifying Kardama Muni by saying that, my dear son, Kardama Muni, you are a great son. You have obeyed my instructions completely. Let's see what else Lord Brahma says to Shri Kardama Muni. Text 13. Etavat eva शुश्रूषा कार्या पितरिपुत्रकैः बाढम् इत् अनुमन्त्येत गौरवेण गुरोर्वचः. Translation and purport by our beloved founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Shri Srimad Abhay Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Prabhupada Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sons ought to render service to their father exactly to this extent. One should obey the command of his father or spiritual master with due deference, saying, "Yes, sir." Lord Brahma is telling his son, Kardama Muni, that you have followed my instructions very nicely, and in this way, you have honored me. To honor a superior means to follow their instructions. Now, in verse number 13, Lord Brahma is saying that actually, my dear son, Kardama Muni, every son should be like you. Sons should be like you because you always have been obedient to me. And Lord Brahma says that a son should obey the father or the spiritual master, who is the spiritual father, always with respect and by saying, "Yes, sir." "Yes, Gurudev." "Yes, Gurudev." Like that. Purport. Srila Prabhupada says, two words in this verse are very important. One word is Pitari and another is Guru. Pitari means father and Guru means the spiritual master. The son or a disciple should accept the words of his spiritual master and father without hesitation. Whatever the father and the spiritual master order should be taken without argument. Yes, there should be no instance in which the disciple or the son says, "No, this is not correct. I cannot do this." When he says that, he is fallen. The father and the spiritual master are on the same platform because a spiritual master is the second father. Srila Prabhupada is saying a father should be obeyed and the spiritual master should be obeyed. Srila Prabhupada further says higher classes are called Dvija. After initiation, a person who is either a Brahman, Kshatriya, or Vaishya is called Dvija, twice born. Shudras do not take initiation, so Shudras remain as it is. But the Vaishyas, Kshatriyas, and Brahmanas are initiated. And after initiation, they are called Dvija, twice born. Janmana jayate Shudro samskarat bhavet Dvija. The first birth is made possible by the biological father, and the second birth is made possible by the spiritual master. Sometimes the father and the spiritual master may be the same man, and sometimes they are different men. Very important. Srila Prabhupada is saying the first birth, biological birth, is given by the actual father, and the second birth is given by the spiritual father, the spiritual master at the time of initiation. And Srila Prabhupada is saying sometimes the biological father and the guru may be the same person, and sometimes they are different men. But both should be respected. Now, again, this should be understood properly. Srila Prabhupada is not saying that we should, without argument, accept the words of our biological father, even if the father is not a devotee. The context here is a father like Lord Brahma, who is a Mahajan, and Kardama Muni being obedient to his father, Lord Brahma. If the father is telling us, "Don't chant," Doesn't mean that, oh, Prabhupada said obey the father. Father is saying don't chant, don't become a devotee, don't join ISKCON. So I will not join. This is, you have to understand the context. Any statement has to be understood in terms of its context. Prahlad Maharaj does not tell Hiranyakashipu, okay, father, I will obey you. You hate Vishnu. You want to kill Vishnu. Okay, father. No. If the father is a devotee, the father should be obeyed. If the father is giving instructions in line with Guru Sadhu Shastra, they should be obeyed. And the spiritual master, of course, should be obeyed under all circumstances. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado, yasya prasadat na gati kutopi. Further down in the purport, Srila Prabhupada again refers to Vyavasayatmika buddhi ekeha kurunandanam. The statement of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, which specifically refers to the guru-disciple relationships. Further down in the purport, Srila Prabhupada also quotes from the Upanishads, that famous verse from Shvetashvatara Upanishad, the last verse of Shvetashvatara Upanishad. Yasya deve para bhaktir, yatha deve tatha guru, tasyate katithaya artha prakashante mahatmana. That when we have equal devotion for Krishna and Guru, then the meaning of all the scriptures is revealed to us. We go to text number 14. Lord Brahma is speaking to Kardama Muni, his son. Ima duhitara satyas tava vatsa sumadhyamaha sargam etam prabhavaisvair brimha yashyant anekadha. Lord Brahma then praised Kardama Muni's 9 daughters. Remember, Kardama Muni and Devhuti Mata gave birth to 9 daughters. And then Lord Kapiladev Muni appeared after continuing their worship of the Supreme Lord. So 9 daughters are already there. And they are of a marriageable age. Because remember, it took several years for Kapildev Muni to be born. We were reading yesterday. Shama Kishori Mataji had raised that question. So those few years, whatever they were, 10, 12, 15 years, in the context of Satyayug, it is not a very long time. So Lord Brahma then praised Kardama Muni's 9 daughters. And Lord Brahma said, all your thin-waisted daughters are certainly very chaste. I am sure they will increase this creation by their own descendants in various ways. Lord Brahma is saying that you have 9 daughters, O Kardama Muni, and they are very nice daughters, they are very beautiful. They are called Sumadhyama. Sumadhyama means their waists are very thin, they are very beautiful. In our Vedic literature, sometimes one part of the body is glorified, and that indicates that the whole body is beautiful. For example, someone may be described as the lotus-eyed girl, which means her eyes are nice, beautiful, like a lotus petal, like lotus petals, but that means that her whole body is beautiful. So Sumadhyama means thin waist, very beautiful figure, but that means their whole body was beautiful. Their faces were beautiful, their natures were beautiful, their character was beautiful, their hair was beautiful, their fingers, toes, everything was, their complexion was beautiful, everything was beautiful. So Lord Brahmaji is saying your daughters, 9 daughters are very beautiful, and I'm sure these 9 daughters will get married and they will increase this population. They will increase the creation by their own descendants in various ways. So Lord Brahma is expressing his confidence in the 9 daughters of Kardama Muni. Purport. In the beginning of creation, Lord Brahma was concerned more or less with increasing the population. And when he saw that Kardama Muni had already begotten 9 nice daughters, he was hopeful that through the daughters, many children would come who would take charge of the creative principle of the material world. Brahmaji, being the superintendent of the mode of passion, is responsible for creation. Creation takes place in the mode of passion, destruction takes place in the mode of ignorance, and maintenance takes place in the mode of goodness. Lord Brahma is responsible for the mode of passion, which is responsible for creation. So Lord Brahma was very concerned about creating a nice population, creating various species, and therefore he was in need of Prajapatis. Now Prajapati Kardama Muni had 9 daughters, and Brahmaji is saying you should get them married so they can produce children. Text 15. Atastvam rishi mukhebhyo yatha shilam yatha ruchi atmaja parideh adya vistrinihi yasho bhuvi. Lord Brahma is saying, Adya. Adya means today, now. Therefore, today, please give away all your 9 daughters to the foremost of the 9 sages, with due regard for the girls' temperaments and likings, and thereby spread your fame all over the universe. Vistrinihi yasho bhuvi. Let your fame be spread everywhere. Come on, you have 9 daughters, get them married to the 9 principal sages according to the inclination and nature and temperament and likings of your 9 daughters. This is very important. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, the 9 principal rishis or the 9 principal sages are, please listen carefully, there are 9 principal rishis and they are as follows: Marichi, Atri, Angira, Pulastya, Pulaha, Kratu, Bhrigu, Vasishtha, and Atharva. All these rishis are most important. And Lord Brahma desired that the 9 daughters of Kardama Muni be handed over to them in marriage. Then Srila Prabhupada says, Yatha Shilam Yatha Ruchi. In the second line of this verse, it is said, Srila Prabhupada says, here 2 words are used very significantly. Yatha Shilam, Yatha Ruchi. Yatha Shilam means according to temperament, according to their nature, and Yatha Ruchi means according to their liking, according to their taste. Here 2 words are used very significantly, Yatha Shilam and Yatha Ruchi. The daughter should be handed over to the respective rishis, not blindly, but according to the combination of character and taste. What is their character? Does their character match? Does their taste match? These things have to be taken into consideration. That is the art of getting a man and a woman married, Srila Prabhupada says. It's an art. Man and woman should not be united simply on the consideration of sex life. What happens nowadays is a boy meets a girl in college, they like how they look, they like how they talk, there is infatuation, there is an affair, and then if it clicks, they continue to like each other, then they will perhaps get married. But Srila Prabhupada says this is wrong, and Prabhupada will explain why. Man and woman should not be united simply on the consideration of sex life. There are many other considerations, especially character and taste. When I was in medical school in Bombay, Mumbai, we are taught about sex life. As doctors, we are supposed to understand the process of sexual intercourse. What are the sexual disorders? What is impotence? And we were taught in medical school that the commonest reason for a divorce in the Indian court of law, we're talking about Bharat. We are not even talking about countries where the spiritual culture is less evolved. In Bharat, in India, the commonest reason for divorce is sexual incompatibility. The husband may say, my wife doesn't satisfy me sexually. I want to divorce her. And that is, as doctors, that is a valid reason for divorce. All we have to do is certify that the wife doesn't have libido or the husband is impotent. Husband cannot get an erection. He's sexually impotent, and it becomes a ground for divorce. The judge will say, okay, divorce is justified. So sexual incompatibility is the commonest ground for a divorce. Srila Prabhupada says, man and woman should not be united simply on some consideration of sex life. There are many other considerations, especially the character and the taste. If the taste and character differ between the man and woman, their combination will be unhappy. That is why nowadays we see so many marriages are failing miserably, because all this is not taken into consideration by the parents or by the man and woman who decide to get married in case of love marriage. If the taste and character are different, then the husband and wife will be unhappy, Srila Prabhupada says. Even about 40 years ago in Indian marriages, the taste and character of the boy and girl were first of all matched, and then they were allowed to marry. This was done under the direction of the respective parents. The parents used to astrologically determine the character and tastes of the boy and girl, and when they corresponded, the match was selected like that. Then Srila Prabhupada gives further details about how astrologically it should happen. There should be a match before a man and woman can marry. Text 16. Vedaham adyam purusham avatirnam swamayaya bhutanam shevadhim teham bhipranam kapilam mune. O Kardama Muni, I know that the original Supreme Personality of Godhead has now appeared as an incarnation by his internal potency. Avatirnam Swamayaya Adyam Purusham. Adyam Purusham, the original personality of Godhead. He has appeared by his internal potency, Swamayaya. He is the bestower of all desired by the living entities. And he has now assumed the body of Kapil Dev Muni. Vibranam Kapilam Mune. He has become Kapila Dev. O Kardama Muni, your son Kapila Muni is the Adyam Purusham. He is the original Supreme Personality of God. Brahmaji is declaring, he is confirming to Kardama Muni that yes, your son Kapila Dev is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, in this particular verse, verse number 16, Purusham Avatiranam Swa Mayaya, these words are very significant. Supreme Personality of Godhead is everlastingly, eternally the form of Purush. Purush means, Srila Prabhupada explains, the predominator or the enjoyer. Krishna is called Purush. Purush means the enjoyer, one who enjoys, one who is the predominator. And Prakriti means one who is enjoyed. Krishna is the enjoyer and we are the enjoyed. Further down, Srila Prabhupada explains the word Swa Mayaya by his own internal potency indicates that whenever the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna descends, he comes in his own energy. Krishna comes out of his own sweet will. He doesn't depend on anybody. He may assume the body of a human being, but that does not mean that it is a material body, Srila Prabhupada says. Further down, the word Shevadhim means that Krishna is the original bestower of all the necessities of life upon the living entities. In the Vedas also, it is stated that he is the chief living entity and that he bestows all the desired necessities of other living entities. Quick question, I want answer in 5 seconds. What verse is this? Before I chant Hare Krishna one time, I want the answer. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nityo Nityanam Chetanaschetanaam Eko Bahunam Yo Vidadhati Kamam. Kamam, all the necessities, all the desires are fulfilled by that supreme living entity. Text 17. Jnana Vijnana Yogena Karmana Mudharan Jatah. Beg your pardon. Karmana Udharan Jatah. Hiranyakeshah Padmakshah Padmamudra Padambujah. By mystic yoga, yogena, and the practical application of knowledge, jnana vijnana, from the scriptures, this Kapila Muni, your son, who is characterized by Hiranyakesha, golden hair, his eyes are just like lotus petals, Padmaksha, and his lotus feet, Padma Mudra, Padambuja. His lotus feet, Padambuja, and his body also bears the mark of a lotus flower, Padma Mudra. This son of yours will uproot the deep rooted desire for work in this material world. Karmanam Uddharan Jata Tapatraya Unmulanam. He will uproot the process of karma kand. He will destroy the cycle of karma bandhan by the yoga that he teaches, Sankhya Yoga, by Jnana Vidnyan that he will teach, knowledge of scriptures and how to practically apply. He will teach this. He has got golden hair, he has got lotus eyes, he has got lotus feet, and his feet are also marked with the sign of a lotus, Padma Mudra. This son of yours, who is so beautiful, will teach Sankhya Yoga and deliver the people. Hari Bol. Jnana Vidnyana Yogena Karmanam Uddharan Jataha Hiranyakesha Padmaksha Padma Mudra Padambujaha. Purport. In this verse, the activities and bodily features of Lord Kapildev Muni are very nicely described. Lord Brahma is describing the physical beauty of Kapildev, how he has golden hair, he has got lotus eyes, and he's describing his activities, that he will deliver the people of this world by teaching them Sankhya Yoga method. In the last paragraph, Srila Prabhupada says, in the second line, in the Vedic scriptures, we find that if one has taken to the devotional service of Lord Krishna in Krishna consciousness, he can very easily uproot the deep-rooted desire for fruitive activities. Vishnu Bhakti Ratatmana. Sankhya philosophy will be broadcast by Lord Kapil Muni for that purpose, to uproot the deep-rooted desire for karma kand activity. Karmani nirdahati kintusha bhakti bhajam. In the modern age, there is a tendency to do research by mental speculation and concoction. But the man who speculates forgets that he himself is subject to the four defects of nature. All conditioned souls, Baddha Jeev, have four defects. All of us have four defects. What are they? We are sure to commit mistakes. Our senses are imperfect. We are sure to fall into illusion. And we have a tendency to cheat. Unless one has perfect knowledge from disciplic succession, he simply puts forth some theories of his own creation. Therefore, he is cheating people. Jnana means knowledge received through disciplic succession from the scriptures, and Vidnyan means practical application of such knowledge. Kapil Muni's Sankhya philosophy, Sankhya system of philosophy, is based on Jnana and Vidnyan, scriptural knowledge and how to apply it. Text 18. Esha manavi te garbham pravishtaha kaitavardhanah avidya samshaya granthim chhitvagam vicharishyati. Then Lord Brahma turned his attention from Kardama Muni. After telling Kardama Muni that your son will deliver the whole world by teaching Sankhya philosophy, Lord Brahma turns towards Manavi. Manavi is the daughter of Manu Maharaj, Swayambhuva Manu, Devahuti Mata. She's called Manavi. He turns his attention to Manavi and says, "Oh Manavi, oh Devahuti Mata, my dear daughter of Manu, the same Supreme Personality of Godhead who killed the demon Kaitava, Kaitha Bhardanaha, one who killed Kaitha demon is now within your womb. He is your son. He will cut off all the knots of your ignorance and doubt. Avidya Samshaya Granthim Chitva. He will cut all the knots of ignorance, avidya, and samshaya, doubt. Then he will travel all over the world. विचरिष्यति, विचरण करेंगे, आपके मोह अविद्या का नाश करके सारे पृथ्वी पर विचरण करेंगे और सांख्य योग का प्रचार करेंगे, आपके सुपुत्र जो स्वयं भगवान है, कैठबारी. Here the word avidya is very significant. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport. Avidya means forgetfulness of one's own identity. What is avidya? Every one of us is a spirit soul. Ajo nityam shashvato yam puranam. But we have forgotten this. We think I am this body. This is called avidya. Samshaya granthi kya hai? Samshaya granthi means doubtfulness. The knot of doubtfulness is tied when the soul identifies with the material world. That knot is also called ahankar, the junction of matter and spirit. We are spirit, but when we think that I am matter, that is happening because of ahankar. We are falsely identifying with matter instead of spirit. By proper knowledge received from the scriptures, why we are not able to focus on our spiritual identity? क्योंकि knowledge ही नहीं है, पता ही नहीं, अविद्या. Therefore, Guru, Sadhu, Shastra are most important. By proper knowledge received from the scriptures in disciplic succession, and by proper application of that knowledge, one can free himself from this binding combination of matter and spirit. Lord Brahma assures Srimati Devahuti Devi that her son, Kapil Dev Muni, will enlighten her, and after enlightening her, he will travel all over the world distributing the system of Sankhya philosophy. Text 19. Ayam siddha ganadhishah सांख्याचार्यै सुसम्मतः लोके कपिल इत्याख्यां गंता ते कीर्तिवर्धनः. Your son will be the head of all the perfected souls. He will be approved by the acharyas, expert in disseminating real knowledge. And among the people, he will be celebrated by the name Kapila. Kapila iti akhyam. He'll be called Kapila. As the son of Devahuti, he will increase your fame. Te kirti vardhana. Te means your. Te kirti vardhana. आपके कीर्ति को बढ़ाएंगे आपके सुपुत्र श्री कपिल देव मुनि. And he will be the Siddha Ganadhisha. He will be the leader of all the Siddhas. Purport. Sankhya philosophy is the philosophical system enunciated by Kapila, the son of Devahuti. The other Kapila, who is not the son of Devahuti, is an imitation. So after Lord Kapila Dev Muni performed his leelas, there was another Kapil who came. And he also became a philosopher, but he is not bona fide. We don't accept. The other Kapil, who is not the son of Devahuti, is an imitation. This is the statement of Brahma. And because we belong to Lord Brahma's disciplic succession, Brahma Sampradaya, we should accept his statement that the real Kapil is the son of Devahuti, and that real Sankhya philosophy is a system of philosophy which he introduced and which will be accepted by the acharyas, the directors of spiritual discipline. The word susammata means accepted by persons who are counted upon to give their good opinion. We don't care about the opinion of the ill-informed people. We care about the opinion of those who actually know. And they will all say that Kapil Dev Muni is the ultimate authority. Text 20. So in this way, Lord Brahma spoke to Kardama Muni, he spoke to Devahuti, encouraging them. And then let's see what happens. Text 20. Maitre uvacha tav ashvasya jagat srashta kumare sah naradah hamso hamsena yanena tridhama. paramam yayau. In text 20, Sri Maitreya Muni is telling Mahatma Vidur, after the speaking to Kardama Muni and his wife Devahuti, Lord Sri Brahma, the creator of the universe, Jagat Srashta, the creator of the universe, Lord Brahma, who is also known as Hamsa, went back to the highest of the three planetary systems on his swan carrier, along with the four Kumaras and Sri Narad Muni. So, in this way, Lord Brahma spoke to Kardama Muni, Devahuti Mata. He told Kardama Muni, get your 9 daughters married to the 9 sages today. Don't look for any auspicious muhurta, Pandit ko bula ke, panchang dekh ke, reception hall, marriage hall, kuch nahi. Brahmaji is saying, today, get them married to the 9 sages according to their character, their likes, their tastes, get them married. And your son, golden hair, lotus eyes, he will preach Sankhya philosophy, he will deliver this world. O Devahuti, he will cut your knots of avidya, ignorance, and doubts, and he will bring fame to you. Then Brahmaji left, along with Narad Muni and the Chatushana, the four Kumar brothers. He left for his Brahmalok planet, the highest planet. Very beautiful purport. We are going to read the whole purport as it is. So please pay attention. The words Hamsena, Yanena are very significant here. Hamsayan means the airplane by which Lord Brahma travels all over the space. It resembles a swan carrier. Brahma is also known as Hamsa because he can grasp the essence of everything. The characteristic of a Hamsa, it is said, of course, this species is not to be found on our Earth planet. This is not about the ordinary Hamsa that we see in this world, not the swans that we see in this world, but these are the swans of Swargalok. They have the ability, if you give them a mixture of milk and water, Satyarup Mataji, what will the Rajahamsa do if you give a mixture of 50% water, 50% milk?
It will take only the milk and give back the water.
Very good. That is the characteristic of a Hamsa. So Hamsa knows how to extract the essence. And because Brahmaji is a Sargrahi Vaishnava, he is called Hamsa. He is Sargrahi Vaishnava. And he is the Acharya of our Vaishnava Sampradaya. We belong to the Brahma Sampradaya. So Lord Brahma's abode is called Tridhama Paramam. Tridhama Paramam means it is the Paramam, the highest planet in the three worlds, upper, middle, and lower. There are three divisions of the universe: upper planetary system, middle planetary system, and lower planetary system. But Lord Brahma's abode is above even the Siddhalok planet. Upper planetary system is the topmost, called Brahmalok or Satyalok. He returned to his own planet along with the four Kumaras and Sri Narad Muni because they were not going to be married. Now, what is going to happen? The 9 daughters are going to get married. Narad Muni doesn't want to see that, and the four Kumars also don't want to see that. The other rishis who came with him, such as Marichi and Atri, remained there because they were to be married to the daughters of Kardama Muni. So Brahmaji had brought all these would-be husbands with him, like Atri Muni, Marichi. They remained because they were going to get one daughter of Devahuti and Kardama Muni. But those who were going to those who were going to remain brahmacharis, like the four Kumar brothers, Narad Muni, they went with their father to Brahmalok. So other rishis who came with Lord Brahma, like Marichi and Atri, remained there because they were to be married to the daughters of Kardama Muni. But other sons, Sanat Kumar, Sanak Kumar, Sanandana Kumar, and Sanatan Kumar, as well as Sri Narad Muni, went back with Lord Brahma in his swan-shaped airplane. The four Kumaras and Narad Muni are Naishthik Brahmacharis. Naishthik Brahmachari refers to one who never wastes his semen at any time. They were not to attend the marriage ceremony of their other brothers, Marichi, and other sages. And therefore they went back with their father, Hamsa. Hamsa means Lord Brahma. Text 21. Gate shata dhritau kshattah kardamaste na choditah yathodhitam svaduhitrihi pradad vishva srijam tatah. Sri Maitreya Muni is saying, O Vidur, after the departure of Lord Brahma, Kardama Muni, having been ordered by Lord Brahma, handed over his 9 daughters as instructed to the 9 great sages who created the population for the world. Immediately after Brahmaji left, Kardama Muni again obeyed his father. He was a very obedient son. And he found the 9 sages and got his 9 daughters married to them. Text 22 and 23. Marichaye kalam pradad anasuyam athatraye श्रद्धाम अंगीरसे यच्छत पुलस्त्याय हविर्भुवम् पुलहाय गतिं युक्तां क्रतवे च क्रियां सतीं ख्यातिं च भृगवे यच्छत वसिष्ठाय अरुन्धतीम्. Translation. Sri Kardama Muni handed over his daughter Kala to Marichi, Anasuya to Atri Muni, Shraddha to Angira Muni, Havirbhu to Pulastya, Gati to Pulaha, Kriya to Kratu, Khyati to Bhrigu, and Arundhati to Vasishtha Muni. In this way, all the 9 daughters were married to 9 rishis on that same day by Kardama Muni. Atharvane dadat shantim yaya yajño vitanyate Vipra Rishabhan Kritodvahan Sadaran Samalalayat. Kardama Muni delivered Shanti to Atharva. Because of Shanti, sacrificial ceremonies are well performed. Thus, he got the foremost Brahmanas married and he maintained them along with their wives. Text 25. Tatasta Rishaya Kshattah कृतदारा निमन्त्र्यतं प्रातिष्ठन् नन्दिन आपन्ना swam swam ashramamandalम्. Thus married, the sages, the 9 sages, took leave of Kardama Muni and departed full of joy, each for his own hermitage, O Vidur. After the rishis were married to the 9 daughters, they were all very happy and they left for their own abodes. 26. स चावतीर्णं त्रियुगम् आज्ञाय विबुधर्षभम् विविक्त उपसंगम्य प्रणम्य समभाषत. When Kardama Muni understood that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the chief of all the demigods, Vibudha Rishabham, the chief, Lord Vishnu, had descended, Kardama Muni approached him in a secluded place, offered obeisances, upasangamya and pranamya. Pranam kiya. He offered obeisances and then samabhashata. He spoke as follows to his own son. So, Kardama Muni got his 9 daughters married to the 9 sages and then he went to Kapil Dev, his own son, in a secluded place and spoke to his son, Kapil Dev Muni. Kardama Muni is speaking to his son. Kapil Dev. Purport. Lord Vishnu is called Triyuga. Here it is said, Avatiranam Triyugam. Triyugam means Lord Vishnu had appeared as his own son. So Lord Vishnu is called Triyuga because he appears in three yugas, Satyayug, Tretayug and Dwapar. But Lord Vishnu does not appear in Kali Yuga. From the prayers of Prahlad Maharaj, however, we understand that he appears garbed as a devotee in Kali Yuga. Channa Avatar. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that devotee. Krishna appeared in the form of a devotee, but although he never disclosed himself, Srila Rupa Goswami could understand his identity, for the Lord cannot hide himself from a pure devotee. Srila Rupa Goswami offered obeisances to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by saying Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvase Namaha, where he recognized Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Krishna himself. Another explanation further down, few sentences down, Srila Prabhupada writes, another explanation of Triyuga is that he has three pairs of divine attributes. Three pairs, namely power and affluence, piety and renown, fame, and wisdom and renunciation. The six opulences in three pairs. According to Srila Sridhar Swami, Lord Vishnu's three pairs of opulences are complete riches and complete strength, power and affluence, complete strength and complete affluence, riches, complete fame and complete beauty, and complete wisdom and complete renunciation. There are different interpretations of Triyuga, but it is accepted by all learned scholars that Triyuga means Vishnu because he takes incarnation openly in three yugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapar. When Kardama Muni understood that his son Kapila was Lord Vishnu himself, he wanted to offer his obeisances. Therefore, when Kapila Dev was alone, Father Kardama Muni offered his respects and expressed his mind as follows. So what Shri Kardama Muni is going to speak to his son, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Kapila Dev, we will see, Krishna willing, next week. We'll stop here. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So Krishna is called Triyuga because he appears in three yugs. And as mentioned in this purport, Srila Prabhupada says, in Kali Yuga, Krishna appears but not as God, he appears as a devotee. And that appearance day is tomorrow. Shri Gaur Purnima ki jai. It's not a coincidence that we are stopping at this verse today, where Mahaprabhu's appearance is predicted. In Kali Yuga, he comes Bhakta Avatar. Panchtatvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. So we'll stop here and Krishna willing will continue next week. Now one update, Ajay Govind Prabhu. I just realized I spoke to Richmond and they don't have a class on Thursday. I'm going there on Wednesday. So Wednesday class hai, Thursday class nahi hai. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday there are classes. So we can have as usual schedule next week. Tuesday we'll have a class. Wednesday there can be presentations. And Thursday there will be class. I will give it from Richmond. That is the only difference. So thank you very much, dear devotees. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Ajanulambita bhujau kanakavadhatau sankirtanaika pitarau kamalayatakshav Vishwambharau dvijavarau yugadharma palau Vande Jagat Priyakarau Karunavataro. May you always think of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhu. Thank you so
Krishna
much.
Prabhuji.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhu.
So all a very Krishna conscious Gaur Purnima.
You too,
Same to you,
Prabhuji. Same to
Prabhuji.
you, Prabhuji.